What is up, guys? My name is Keith News and welcome back. And today we're going to be taking a look at some loot locations on woods. And so I have spawned close to the far side exit. And then we're going to take a gander of what we can find and what we can hope for in the woods area. And so I'm going to first go to the house and see if we can find anything cool. After that, we're going to take a look at the exit extraction of ZB14. And then we're going to get in there and look at some good stuff in there. So, not really much in here. There is a hot rod on the table here, and I wouldn't suspect too much going on in here. And I don't necessarily think that loot is going to drop over here. But what we're mainly looking at over here on this spawn is this little bunker over here. We're going to go over here and we're going to take a look what's inside, and I have found an ASVAL inside the weapons crate. Granted that to unlock the other half of the bunker you need the bunker ZB 014 key, which is this key right here. The ZB 014 key. And you're going to need that for this extract if you want to extract at this location, and it's going to be right over here. You'll see it if there's a green flare, but if not, it's right here, right next to the house. The house is back that way. It's right along the wall, you can't miss it. And so, what we have right away is we have a green ammo weapons box right here. Let's take a gander, let's see what's inside. Most people know what's inside of here. It's random loot, silencers, suppressors, mags, random ammo. And then we have a, I wish I had a flashlight. But we have some random meds that spawn in these little lockers right here, and then we have a duffel bag right here. And people know what spawns inside the duffel bag, but I'm not really here to explain every little nook and cranny of this place. Previous patches, I have found 60-round mags for the AK on here. I have not found one this patch. Again, I think small items spawn in these lockers, and the main reason why we're here is because of this weapons crate right here, and I have gotten an ASVAL right here, and it looks like there's a AK or some sort of weapon up here. Yep, it's an AK-74M. So nice, it's a good grab for us, and we got a really good grip too. So one gun found already. Within I don't know how long this raid is. I would say 45 minutes, so in the first 4 minutes we found a decent gun. But unfortunately the next stop is going to be farther up here. It still thinks I'm inside. But we're going to follow this road, and then the next decent stop we're going to come across is a checkpoint. We're going to take a look at that. There should be some good crates over there for us, and I believe, yep, it's right here. It's right here. There are scavs that spawn around it, so be very, very cautious. I know that there are scavs. I have scavs set off, and I'm not in an actual raid. I'm in, I'd call spectator mode, where you're able to go in just by yourself, and if you die, you don't lose your shit. Which is kind of important if you're learning the maps. So here we are, we're at the Usec checkpoint. Over here we have nothing. Inside here we have a green weapons box. Nothing on that side. And then we have filing cabinets, random loot. And then one of the main things that we want to look at over here is this weapons crate right here. These can spawn AK-74Us. Probably got a pistol, I'm not sure. Yeah, we got a pistol. But we got a nice what else? Yeah, we got this little Makarov, but we got an RSAS backstock, which is good, which is very nice. Another location is back somewhere over there. There's a huge rock, and then there's ammo. I think it's that one right there. There's ammo, and there's 2 green boxes right over there. There's a big rock. I think it's actually that one. There's ammo behind. There's 2 green boxes behind it. You're able to check, get some ammo or mags or suppressors. But they're the green ammo boxes. But over here, I think is one of the most interesting spots because you get a chance to get one of the most rarest items in the game, and I can find it. It's back here. It's right here. Well, we just got a tool set, raid, and a measuring tape, but I've come across many DVLs over here in this patch, or VSSs and stuff like that. Very good loot, very good spot to loot. And I've heard people on Reddit and Escape from Tarkov wikis, or the forums, that that new Kiba ammo box spawns here, and so do gun cases. And so I would highly come here if you're looking for those type of things. And we also got a jacket right here, which can spawn money and other items such as painkillers. But that's pretty much it for this side of the map. Now we're going to want to go over to the sawmill. And to be quite frank, there's actually a lot of stuff over here that I really never thought that would necessarily be over here. But we have a grenade box over there. I don't know if it's still there. Or is it an ammo box? I'm not exactly sure. Let's take a gander. Yeah, there is a ammo box here. With food on the ground. Yep. And this, like how it says, generates random ammo. Never heard of that ammo before. Okay. Must have been the new ammo type they added. I'm not sure. I haven't spent too long over here because I don't want to die on woods. And I really hardly never ever play woods, going in solo and just trying to discover all this. But what we want to go is we're going to actually want to go on the side of this warehouse right here. Because there's two weapons cases in here. Or a box. There's a weapons case and a box. There's a big one. This is a weapons box. Okay. This has the opportunity to spawn like the AK-74M and stuff like that. And then like what we searched at the Usec checkpoint. This is another one of those boxes, and unfortunately this one's empty. And there is a jeez, it looked like a gun case, a gun locker for a second, but that was my mistake. There's other small little things right here. There's a piece of cheese right there, and there's duct tape. Other stuff on the thing, on the shelf. I can't talk today. On the shelf. I don't necessarily recommend picking it up. And over here, we have just random stuff laying on the ground. I have seen some stuff spawn right over here. That's on one of those cheap night vision scopes. And then we found actually a suppressor right here. Nice. And then there's an OPK7. Yeah, OKP, yeah. Red dot, or a scope. And then, following over here, we're going to want to go to these little cabins over here. This is the third one, this is the second one, and that's the first one. They all have food inside of them if you want to grab food. Most of them have jackets and maybe a duffel bag or two. But the one we're really interested in is number 2 because it has a safe in it, and we're going to want to go all the way to the back, and it's right here. And there's a figurine. You can, in this patch, .08, you can now trade figurines for weapons and stuff like that, which is really nice. So, but I forgot about one thing I need to show you. So right here, there is a campsite. And if you're on Skier's quest to get flash drives, holy shit. There are 2 flash drives right here. And then there's another item. Trinket, it's a trinket. But there's 2 flash drives right here. It's crazy. Usually there's only 1. But yeah, there are 2 flash drives right here. And Really interesting. So yeah, and if you're looking to get those 2 flash drives, there are plenty of sites to get them, especially with the new interchange map with all the offices. All computers have a chance to spawn a flash drive in the front of the computer, so sticking out of the computer on the front of it. You just gotta make sure you look hard. I've gotten one from a computer that was just sticking out, where like if you have a computer where it should be sticking out from a USB slot. So there's plenty of opportunity to grab USBs, but luckily for me, I grabbed 2 USBs, and unfortunately, that this is a solo or offline raid, so we don't really get to keep these. I've already completed the mission though, so not a huge loss for me. But there are 2 campsites on this map. There's one back there that we just visited, and then there's one behind the huge mountain over here where people like to camp on. And I will show you that right now.
Other than that, we only have a few other locations where we would want to go loot on this map. This map isn't, I mean, it's big, but it has only so many areas for looting possibilities. You can't just spread out and go loot your own section of the map and then get out. You kind of have to go to these main areas to get the better loot. So that is unfortunate, but that's just how we play the game. So coming up in front of us is a huge mountain I was talking about earlier. And we're going to want to go over there. We're looking back at the sauna now. We are certainly looking back at the sauna. You see it right there. Coming around the back side of the mountain, you will start to see a campsite. Should be right over here.
Right here, you see the tent. And that has another opportunity to spawn a flash drive. It should be right here in the front. As we can see, there's candy and food spread out. Make sure you take an extra look to see around the campsite, because there are extra locations where flash drives could spawn, but I just probably haven't seen it. I can certainly tell you guys where to find it, find flash drives on customs, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna make another video after this explaining where to find stuff on customs. So that's the other campsite. No flash drives there. There are two green ammo boxes. If you go that way, it's inside the mountain. Basically, there's a little passage through the mountain that leads you straight to the 2 ammo boxes. And again, we all know what spawns inside of those, just random loot and ammo. Then over here, if I'm going to be able to find it, is the extract for where we spawned, a possible extract for where we spawned. And then inside of that, there's some more loot over there, in there.
And we're going to go take a look at it right now. It is kind of tucked away. And as you can see, I'm able
to extract this location, since the green flare. Green flares basically tell you that you can extract at that location, and so hopefully I'm not going to be able to extract while explaining all the good shit. Okay, so we got 1 ammo box, 2 ammo boxes, and then I thought there was something else. There's something else in here. There is another ammo box, and then there's one more. Oh, yep, that's it. So there's 4 ammo boxes in here, which can spawn a tremendous amount of loot. And then we're gonna want to go all the way over here now.
in the middle of the freaking map. Not really in the middle, but it's wide open. It's straight in the open, and it's really hard to get here without being spotted in a real raid. Yeah, we're gonna want to make our way over here. There's gonna be a weapons box inside some concrete sewer, like they've been dug up or whatever. It's concrete inside of some sewers. So, you will get it. I really wish you could drive these tanks. They just put these tanks out there like we were able to drive them or something. They'd be too OP. Pretty sure it's right over here. It's just the foliage is hiding it. Yeah, it's right over here. Well, I believe it. Yeah, it's right over here. At least I think it is. It looks different. Oh no, yeah, it's right over here. Yeah. It looked different. It looked like it was like an actual structure.
This is what I'm talking about. It's kind of looks like sewer system that was not yet put in place. There's a weapons box over here. Ooh, nice. Another Mac, 2 Macarops. There's a B12 in there too. And that's it. Near the water, let's just take a look at it. There's a car halfway in the water, and there has been sightings or people saying that there are keys that spawn near this car. I think I have found one inside the suitcase, but there's a bunch of random loot on the ground, and just mostly water and sugar and stuff like that. But the one time I found something, there was a key right in the suitcase. And that's it for that.
And then back over here, I believe by this exit there are some good stuff for us to loot over here. But that pretty much is it. After this, there's nothing really good to loot.
So this is where people like to snipe. If it's obviously a clear day, they like to just sit here and look across the way and see people are camping that rock right over there. You can't see it, but you can see the outline of it right there. They're camping that rock. They like to snipe people from that far away. But yeah, we got a 2 weapons box over here, 2 weapon boxes over here, a big one, which is good for us. We can loot this and see what we can get from it. Another AK. Yep, AK-74U. Cobra sight. Unfortunately, that's not a US or whatever. Another weapons box. There's nothing in it. And then there is probably a green box over here. I'm assuming there is. Well, there's a duffel bag. There's a green box right here. You guys know what's inside a green box. I don't need to constantly explain what's inside a green box is. Ooh, a Salua.
I'm never going back to school. Been there, done that. You see my little 10-day tape in my dumb raps. Don't call it impossible if you really